What's up guys, welcome to a new video. In this video I'm gonna address the Estima lock. It's something I did in a tournament a little while back, and I got a lot of questions about it, so in this video I want to address how to finish it, how to set it up, and I hope you guys can add it to your game. So first of all, it's a quite dangerous lock. It's almost like a wrist lock. If you don't do it fast, it's not gonna work. So it's not something I do a lot in training, because of course I'm training with my teammates, they're not my opponents, and I don't want to hurt them. But in tournaments it's a really good and valid move, but be really careful when you're training this in the gym. It has to be fast, otherwise your opponent is just going to spin out. So you can lie down. So the basic finishing mechanics is when your opponent is turned on the side and he puts his foot on your stomach. That's the perfect moment to do it. So there's a lot of ways to get to this situation. We'll address that in a bit. But the main idea is your opponent has his foot on your belly or your hip, and from there you're going to set up the move. So one common situation is when you're passing the guard, the guy puts the foot on the hip. From here, I want to get my hand on the same side as the foot. I want to go all the way in, lock a rear naked choke grip, and from here I want to twist his heel up, pulling his toes down, almost like a heel hook. So this is the motion, but I'm using my hands in a rear naked choke grip. I'm crunching my stomach a little bit, so I'm not open like this. I'm crunching a little bit, and from there I pull up the heel to get the finish. Okay, so if I just do it like this, it's going to be hard to finish. Why? Because I do it like this, the guy's going to have the opportunity to spin out. So when I'm passing the guard, I go for this, and Gustavinho just spins out like a berenbode here, and I lose the position. So one thing I've been adding to the Estima look is that I have to sit down. Okay, so when I go for here, bam, I sit down, and from here the finish is on really hard. So again, we're here, I come in with the outside arm, crunch it, and I'm gonna release a little bit so Gustavo doesn't get injured. I sit back and I finish here. Normally, of course, when you do the position for real, you want to keep crunching your belly so the foot doesn't escape. For now, I want to leave it a little bit for my training partner. Okay, so in the competition, the situation was different. My opponent was attacking my foot here. So there's several ways to attack a foot lock. One of the ways I like to do it is with this foot on the hip or on the belly, like Gustavinho is doing here, and like what happened in the tournament. So when this happens, it's the perfect opportunity to counter-attack with your own Estima lock. So finishing mechanics are the same. My outside hand, so the hand on the side where his leg comes in, it's gonna go through, lock that rear naked choke grip, and from here keep crunching and sit back. Of course, I'm gonna release a little bit again. I sit back, and from here we use the same finishing mechanic. So from here you lock the hip and you spin. Time. So when somebody is attacking your foot, here, with this situation, you want to come in, lock everything up, and then sit back, keep crunching. I'm going to release a little bit, but I'll be here. And now I twist his heel up, crunching my stomach to attack, almost like a heel hook motion on his foot. And you have to do this fast. If you go slow, the guy's going to be able to flex his foot or kick out, spin out, and you're going to lose the position. So you have to be really fast when you do this move. That's why when you're training it, it's quite dangerous. So make sure to be aware of that. Another way you can use to set up this move is when you're in 50-50. This is a good one from bottom. Johnny Tama is really good at this one. So your opponent's going to be in 50-50, and one of the best ways to get out of 50-50 is by retracting your foot, coming up for the leg grab. But me as a bottom person, I want to time that motion. So when Gustavinho tries to get his foot out, here is when I catch it. So I catch using my stomach again. Again, the outside hand comes in, look that rear naked choke grip, and finish again. Okay, so your partner is in 50-50, he's going to put his foot out, you catch with that rear naked choke grip, you pull up the heel, bringing his toes down, and it's a very, very nasty lock. Okay, so that's it, the basic idea of finishing and setting up the Estima lock. You can do it from passing, from counter-attacking foot locks, but also from bottom position like 50-50 or single leg kicks, catch the foot in your stomach and finish. Again, be very careful when you're training this with your teammates. It's a dangerous look, you have to be fast. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend training it too much in the gym, but in tournaments it's a very, very legit move and it can hurt your opponent very badly. If you have any questions left, please leave a comment. I'll try to answer them in the comments, or I'll try to make a new video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching. Thanks for the video.